Right, we've got a gentleman wanting to part exchange this BMW in against my Dacia. Let's see how tough you guys are when it comes to part exchange prices. People always say dealers don't offer enough in part exchange. Let's see what you think of this car and how much you'd offer. So bear in mind that We Buy Any Car, with the mileage this car has on it, says £1,625. I can't remember the exact mileage on it, but looking at the bodywork on the car, we've got quite a gouge here down in the front corner of the bumper. Obviously it's dirty all over. It is not a very clean example. The rear arch here has had some quite bad paintwork on it. Someone's attempted to do a repair there, but the silver isn't matching at all. It's quite faded, so that needs redoing. The guy's been really honest with me, which I appreciate. He's got a shark fin issue. That means that the central locking isn't working, and I've seen all the wiring in here is a bit messed up. So that needs sorting out. And also the roof panels don't slide back inside the car. These ones up here, they don't slide with the sunroof. On top of that, when he's pulled up, I can hear that the tensioners need doing on the alternator, on the auxiliary belt side of things, the tensioners need doing. So let me just double check what the mileage is and put that on screen now. And then you guys tell me what I should be offering. If We Buy Any Car 1625, they haven't seen the car yet, what should I be offering? Right, I'm going to have to talk over Pete running the Nissan because he's determined to try and gas me. He's changing out a oxygen sensor on it and doing a service. I've had a phone call on the Mini Clubman Estate. Now, I was literally just about to go online and reduce the price of this. You remember, this is the Mini Clubman Estate I bought. It's an automatic with only 15,000 miles. Auto Trader said its value was 13 grand, and I said it's never going to sell for that. So I put it up at 9,995, undercut Auto Trader by £3,000. It's still been a bit quiet, so I thought this morning I'll drop the price a bit further. But first phone call was from a lady who said she wanted to come and view the car. So it's been sitting a while though, and the battery's dead. So we need to see if our JS2000 Jump Pack is going to start it up or not. And then we'll use the Topdon charger probably after that to put some charge in it. This time of year, batteries, they do not like the cold batteries. If you've got a slightly weak battery, it will show up in this weather. So one of these jump packs is well worth it. It doesn't matter, you know, really, if you've only got one car at home, it's always a good idea to have a decent jump pack sitting around, because nothing more frustrating than the car just needing a little bit more grunt to start and you having no way of doing it. As I said before, I really like these as well because they've got the attachments on the side. It's the other side, isn't it? That allow you to charge stuff on the battery as well. So you can, oh sorry, it's on the end here, isn't it? So you can actually charge items from it as well. So it's useful to have in the car anyway, because you can charge your phone up from it or your laptop, that kind of thing. And the 1200, they do the 1200, they do the 2000, they do the 3000. The 1200 is a great little one, but realistic, probably want to go for the 2000 stick in the middle. The 3000 is a bit much for everyone. It's got more grunt than you'll ever need, but a 2000 will do pretty much everything. And if you are powering up a mobile phone or a laptop, it'll give you a load of charge in that one. And this one has been used quite a bit. How many bars has it got left on it? It's got 2 bars on it. We'll see if that's enough to start it. So we'll use the boost function on it as well, because it is particularly low. And I've got to squeeze between these two cars. I shouldn't have had so much chocolate at Christmas, should I, Pete? I've got to squeeze between these two cars and get it started. There we go. Yeah, with 2 bars on it and in the boost function, that was enough to get this Mini started. I've started much bigger engines as well, so definitely worth having one of these kicking around. And now is a particularly good time to get one of these, because Topdon are doing a special offer in eBay where they're giving 20% off of the JS2000s. You need to put in the code JANPAY20, which I'll put on screen now. It only runs from 26th of January to the 1st of February though, so get in quick and grab one, because they're incredibly useful to have around, like I say, not only for jumping cars, but for having a battery power to recharge mobile phones while you're camping, laptops while you're out and about. Well, big news, the Mini has sold. We've sold the Mini to the lady that called us. We have got a part exchange coming in, and I did over allow on the part exchange. So I got my £9,995 for the Mini, but I did over allow on a part exchange by not according to the books, but based on the condition of the car, I think I overallow about £400 or £500. And it's a Toyota Land Cruiser. Never had one of those. They go for big money, don't they? So when that comes in, we'll do a bit of video content on that. But she's looking to downsize to a smaller car because her husband's now got a car as big as the Land Cruiser. So she, as a second car, needs a small car. The Dacia Logan has sold immediately. Someone that bought a car from me before that follows my Facebook page saw it listed. This is exactly the kind of sort of dog wagon they were looking for. Came along, loved it. We've got a BMW part exchange coming in from them. We'll have a look at when it comes in. Just a cheapie. It's an estate. It's a 5 Series estate. The Hyundai i30 is sold to a couple that have come back from being abroad and had one before they went away, an automatic one. They're a bit shocked at the raise in prices since they come back from abroad. Our sticky car, because in Chop's Garage we always have a sticky car that's not going anywhere. Our sticky car is, for some reason, unbeknownst to me, is our C-Max. 1 litre, it's only got 50,000 miles on it. 1 litre go boost, so it's only £20 road tax. Colour's nice, service history's excellent. We've MOT'd it with a brand new, I don't think have we put a brand new MOT on? I think it had a really long existing MOT on it. I don't see any reason. The bodywork's bang on. We did the one bit of bodywork it needed. I really thought this would fly out the door as a family runabout, but absolutely not. No interest at all on it. Not sure why. Oh, on the i30, there was a part exchange. It's a 2016 Renault Clio 1.5 diesel. It's had its cam belts done. It's 80,000 miles, something like that, is it? Might be less than that, actually. Nice metallic red sat-nav, everything. But I've got like real post-traumatic stress from the last Renault Clio that took absolutely forever to sell on a 2016. Because my only thought with it is I've got a friend who's got one the same age, same model as well. It's took him forever to sell his. My only thought is that Renault do really cheap deals on new cars, and then once you start getting into that £7-8 grand range for a used little Clio, can you go along and put like £1,000 down and pay just a few hundred a month to drive a brand new one? I don't know, but they just don't shift for me. And as such, I got onto our friend Ferrari, who's I don't know if any of you remember him. Very beginning of Chop's Garage, student, set up his own business, came to see me, asked if I could do a bit of trading to him. We've become, good friends, and we trade cars all the time. So I always let him know if I've got something coming, and it should be a good retail car for me. But so I've left him a good margin in it, and he's going to give it a go himself, and we'll see how he gets on with it. So the deal on a Dacia estate has gone ahead. So that was the Dacia estate sold to us by the subscriber. We took this BMW 5 Series in part exchange. And I did ask on my TikTok, and I asked on YouTube Shorts, how much should I be giving in part exchanges? Because people are always saying that dealers rip people off and they offer rubbish part exchanges prices. Well, as per the norm, people on TikTok were saying that this is only worth £350. But yeah, so we gave £800 for it. I gave £800 for it in the end against the Dacia. It isn't something I'm going to retail myself. I haven't got the time to be going through all of those. I could put it out there as a part exchange sale, but as we know, unless they trailer it away, it still falls under the Consumer Rights Act, so I could still be on the hook for doing loads of things. I could list all of the faults with it on an invoice and sell it off cheaply, but to be honest, it's easy just to send it on to another trader. There's nothing harder to sell than a cheap car, because people see it's cheap and jump all over it, but then they start to look into the detail afterwards, and then they want all these things sorted out, or they want to know how much they're going to be to sort them out, and they start to ask how much, can you sort some of them out, and then sell it at the high. You're better off just trading some of this stuff out. I imagine it'd do quite good money at an auction, but instead I've sold it to one of my traders, gave him a ring as soon as I knew it was coming in. I just want it gone now, get my cash out of it so I can fully cash out on a Dacia deal. Might regret later on if I get short on stock again, but at the moment I'm not short. BMW is gone. It's gone to our trader who is happy with it, and to be fair, he gave me a couple £100 on top, gave me £1,000 for it. So that might sound like I made £200, but obviously I've got to pay VAT on the difference between what I took the car in at 800 and what it went out at 1,000. So I've got to pay about, just under 40 quid on that, and obviously I'll end up paying tax on it. So it'll probably end up, what actually goes in my pocket, being like 120 quid or something. It all goes through the book, so there's no other ways of getting out of it that way. So that's what I'll probably actually end up with on top, which isn't bad. Any extra cash is extra cash, isn't it? It's much appreciated he gave me a bit more on top. So let me know your thoughts down below. Did I miss a trick retailing it myself? Do you think those things would have been easy to sort out, or do you think it was just going to be a load of time and I was better off just moving it on? And did I overpay for it in the first place? Yeah, let me know what your thoughts are down below. Still got a lot to go through with you guys. We've got the Mercedes CL500 in that I haven't done anything on the channel about, so we need to discuss that one as well. I've just taken in a 192,000 mile Land Cruiser in part exchange. We've got this C220 Mercedes estate that's coming in part exchange as well. And in here, we've got the project I shouldn't have purchased, which is Jaguar XKR Supercharged, which you can see looks very sorry for itself. All that is coming up in the channel very, very soon. Oh, and we've got strong winds. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Oh, before I go, don't forget that the raffle for this 2016 Vauxhall Adam is now live, with a portion of the proceeds going to Willow's Wish. The car's got a fresh MOT, it's freshly serviced, it's done 60-odd thousand miles on 2016. Fantastic little car. So yeah, I will put a link to that in the video description to the raffle. I'll put a link in the video description down below, or just Google Chops Garage raffle and you'll find it there. There is an alternative prize on this one, which is a Topdon diagnostics machine, a Topdon Jump Pack, and £1,000 cash. So if you don't want the car, we'll give you the Topdon diagnostics machine, the Topdon Jump Pack, £1,000 cash, and then we'll sell the car off, deduct the £1,000 from the sale price of the car, and give the rest to the charity as well. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. At the back of the pump there. That pump's failed. Something on that pump's failed. It looks like it's behind where the actual pulley wheel is. Well, it's running and it doesn't sound half bad. It's incredibly cold here, which is why you can't really decide whether that smoke means anything or not. And the big thing with this one is it's an automatic. You don't see that very often, do you?